and welcome to the Giving Flower Podcast. I'm Kimber Lolly on Ravelry, Plurk, Instagram. I think I'm Kimberly29 on Instagram. Come and befriend me. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. I am so sorry. I have taken a long break, and I will tell you why I've taken such a break. It's been busy. I've been busy. It's been crazy the last couple of weeks. But I'm back, and I hope some of you are still watching. We'll have to see. This is episode 38, and I'm not quite sure what it's called yet, but we'll see. We'll see when I'm done. Yeah, so here we are. Thanks for coming back. Not giving up on me. It's going to be like this. I think it's going to be like this for a while. Right now, I'm doing everything on my own. The kids are busy. They have decided they're doing other things. Alita has been knitting a little bit. She has some things to show, but once again, she's got a friend over, so they're playing, and I didn't want to bother them because I'm very happy that they're playing. So here I am, ready to show you what's been going on. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been, I think, over a month, and I have been busy in that month. And let's see, what should we start with? Some of the things that I have been working on. I do have some prizes to give away. We have Star J Knits. She has a podcast, and I had said on my last podcast, if you write a comment, I would pick 5 random people, and I did that this morning, but I'll tell you a little bit more towards the end who my random generator picked. I've got them all written down, ready to go. But until then, let me show you what I've been working on. Let's see, the first thing, I have to show you this guy. He's so cute. This is my monkey, my little monkey. He is, I've got to look at my notes because I'm not too with it. He is, and I can't remember the name of him, but he is from Anita Wilshoot. I think she's from Denmark. And it's in English. She's got, what does she have it in? Anyway, thinking is difficult this morning. It's been a hard day. We have moles in the backyard, and we have been out all morning raking leaves, which we have no trees in our yard, but we have a ton of leaves from the neighboring lot. And the neighboring lot, it does not have any houses or anything. So they have trees and everything else and moles and all sorts of stuff. So they come wandering over to our yard to make a mess. So we've been trying to conquer the moles all morning and rake the leaves, and I'm kind of tired, but I thought I'd podcast really quickly so I could get something out. Anyway, so here's my monkey from Anita, and he is adorable. At the beginning, I had a little bit of trouble with the pattern. It's written differently than I've ever encountered. But after I get used to the way she writes things, it was fairly easy. There are some mistakes in it. I've written to the designer of the monkey, and I haven't heard back from her yet. So I'm waiting to hear back from her so that she can maybe make those corrections. But I mean, if you have, I think, common sense and you've made a couple softies before, you can figure out the mistakes. But I just kind of wanted to help her out. I'm still kind of waiting. But anyway, so I made this monkey, and she is so cute. I made her out of pashmina. And Gisela, it was Isla on Ravelry. She's in my knitting group, and I went to a knitting retreat a couple weeks ago, and she had the monkey, and he was so cute that I had to make him too. So I went and bought the pattern, and I made him, and he's so cute, and he is purple and green. I can't remember the name of this pashmina, but he's a purple and green, and he's absolutely my favorite purple. He's like a lavender purple. And he also has a pair of overalls that you can make. And I bought that pattern as well, and I went out and I could not find the right yarn because he has to have pants on, he has to have something on. And then I came across this Rowan Angora, what is it? Yeah, Rowan Angora Haze. And it's a lace weight, so I doubled it, and I used the same needle, and I used a 3.25 millimeter needle for the monkey himself. And I made him his shorts, but with one ball of Rowan Angora Haze, I didn't get very far. So I didn't get the full overalls, but I think the shorts are fine. How I'm holding him, I've got to watch it. So here he is. He's so cute, and I love him. And these pants are so soft. I love him. I love him, love him. So this is Monkey, and we've called him Monkey. We've given him all sorts of names, but we keep coming back to Monkey. So this is Monkey. Meet Monkey. Monkey's done. And another one of her patterns, of course I had to have this one too. And also made out of pashmina. So he is a delight to snuggle, and his face is funny. He always gets smushed So I gotta smush him back. I didn't stuff him all that much, all that hard, but I really like how she's done her animals. This is the bear, and he's so cute. Once again, the pattern had a couple mistakes, but we'll see. We'll see if she writes back to me. And I had to make his little jacket, and I love his little red jacket. Again, Rowan Angora Haze, held double, and I almost ran out of the yarn. I didn't put the pockets in because I knew I would, and at the end I just held it single, and I could have held it single the whole time. It would have been just as cute, but I really like him, and I wish you could feel him, feel a vision, because he's so soft, and he's just the perfect guy to snuggle with. So he's out of Pashmina. Another really cute one. You got to go over and see her. She's got some really cute patterns. She has a frog, and another thing I asked her, the cat one. I've got the moose. Welcome. Here's the moose. He's hanging with me. He's my new friend. He's hanging. And the cat, of course, likes the moose. So she's coming to see what the story is. I never sit down here. So she's like, what are you doing? Anyway, so got the bear. She has a frog. Excuse me, I get off track, you know. Oh, look, pretty. She has a frog pattern that I'd like to make, but it's not in English yet, so I've asked her. I'm waiting for an answer. We'll see. So here's my little bear. He's so cute. So those two are finished. What else did I finish? Ooh. I have to enable, okay? Because I have a new... Oh, where's my second sock? I must have... Oh, no, it's right here. I have a new best buddy in the whole world, Nicole. She lives in Osnabrück, which is west of Berlin, and it is about a 3 or 4 hour train ride. Ask me how I know. I went to visit her on the weekend because the poor thing has no quiet from me. We've become good friends, and when I first found her on Plurk, and I saw that she dyes yarn, and I saw her gorgeous yarn in her shop, and I said, hey, would you dye some yarn for one of my designs? And she did, and the flower basket shawl is now in her yarn. And since then, I have asked her to dye yarn for me because it's fun. She's great with color. I love it. She does yummy stuff. And I asked her for Halloween, and I knit these in time for Halloween, a good 2 weeks before Halloween. Anyway, I asked her to dye me some witchy socks, and so that I could make knee highs. And what she did is she dyed some stripey. I am such a stripey sock yarn person. It's bad. Green and purple. My purple. Oh, I love these. So I knit them, and in fact I knit them 3 times because I've never knit knee highs before. And the first one I made was way too big because I took my leg measurement and made it to fit my leg. You can't make knee highs to fit your leg measurement. They have to be much smaller. They have to be tight. So I had to make 3. The second one I made a little bit smaller. I could even go even smaller. But I'm going to put some elastic in this. But she dyed this up for me in green and purple, and then she gave me a little 50-gram ball of like a grayish black for the heels and the toes so that the stripes don't get mixed up. Love it. So these are finished, and it's your regular old sock yarn, 75-25, 75 superwash merino and 25 polyamide, I believe. I'm not sure, but you know, they're great, and these should hold up. So I've been wearing these quite a bit. I love these. And I was sick on Halloween, typical, so I didn't get to wear them out. I had a witchy skirt that I had bought, a black witchy skirt. Oh, it was perfect. Next year. So, but I've been wearing them everywhere. So these are my Nicole socks, and she just does a great job. And speaking of which, I fell hard because she sent me a box. I asked her to send me a ton of stuff because when I went on my retreat, I wanted to take some of her yarn to sell because I think it's fun. I just think it's fun. I think it's fun to bring good stuff to good people. So she sent me a box, and what do? I went through it and took 3 because I just had to. I couldn't see those going to anybody else. So I bought this color. And just so you know, let me see, I don't know. I'm on my phone, so I don't know what you can see, what you can. It's very small. Nicole C. Mendez at Etsy, if you want to go find her shop. This one, oh my gosh, it is so pretty. It's like a purpley pink yellow, and I don't like orange, but this is such a pretty orange. And these are stripes. Of course, they have to be stripes. And then we have this one, which I love. I'm.
Yeah.
I guess that phone was for me. And so this one I love as well. So I had to take that out of the box. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? And then this one, and I'm not an orange person, but she kept put this one. And she has numbers on them because she just makes them how they come. And doesn't have, she writes stuff down, but she doesn't say, oh, it has to be this and this and this. She just goes, oh, this will be good, this will be good, this will be good, and they are. And I think I sold all but one skein of her yarn. And I forgot, it came too late, it didn't get to the retreat, but I brought it to school, and I brought it to my knit night, and everybody bought some because they're so pretty. So this I bought. She does yummy stuff. And then, like I told you, I went to her house last weekend. And the whole family did. And we had such a great time. We're going again for New Year's. And I, of course, looked in her shop box, which I should never have done, but I did. And I bought, I can't control myself. I don't know how I'm going to knit all these socks up, but I will. I'm going to knit socks. That's what I'm going to do. This one, and it's called Coolness, and it is so pretty. The problem is the pictures don't do it justice. It is greens and pinks and purples and pinks and greens and pinks and purples. And this isn't striped. This is just crazy. So those will be just fun socks. And she also dyes up fiber, and I'm spinning some of her fiber right now, 100% superwash, and it's spinning like butter. I love it, love it, love it. And then, of course, purple and green, I can't let this go. I couldn't let that stay there. So I had to get this. And this is Polworth, 100 grams of Polworth in like a tealish green, a lime green, and a purple. Oh my gosh. Couldn't leave that. I was not going to leave that there. That wasn't going to happen. So took this home with me. So I have got some socks to knit. And then what we did is, and hang on, I gotta bend down. I know, apologizing for everything is not. Okay, so, and while I was there, I got to dye my own sock yarn. And I did everything but the very end. At the very end, she had to do it because we were only there for 2 days. We didn't get enough time to sit and chat. So, that much. And get everything done that we wanted to do. So we were able to dye on Sunday. We were able to dye some sock yarn, and I picked the colors. And we went through, and I said, "Oh, I want that," and I made crazy sock yarn. And this is going to be, these stripes are going to be all different sizes, and I picked the colors, and I love them. It's fun. Look at those colors. There's like a turquoise, a purple, a pink, a red, which is so cool. So I got to, you know what she did, and then she wound it up and she put something in the middle that has an expiration date. So I have to knit these. Isn't that about right? It's okay, I'll knit them anyway. Didn't have to do that, I would have done it. And then I dyed, and these I've already started. This one, and this one's a thicker sock yarn. Normally I knit my socks on a 2.25 needle. And this one I'm using a 3 needle. And these are just regular, I just did normal striping with this, regular same old striping. Each stripe has the same width. And these are gray, pink, and purple. And I love how this came out. It's like very soft, kind of like candy. I love it. And they're really nice. And I'm this far. I started these 2 days ago, I think. So, and here's the ball on this one. And I love how she winds up the balls. Isn't that cool? The striped sock yarn, this is how she does it. And I told her she's got to do it this. The thing is, it's more expensive to send this way. So she sends it like this. But she takes a picture like this, and she's sending me a bunch of yarn to sell to people, and hopefully she'll send them like this, because they're really fun to knit from this too, because you can see, oh, that stripe's almost done. So these are my sock yarn. You got to go over and visit her shop. It's deadly. It's bad. These are the kind of friends you don't want to have. It's bad. But I'm going again in January. It means I have to knit. So I can buy more. It's bad. I have a problem. I admit it. I have a sock yarn. I have a striped sock yarn problem. I admit it. It's okay. I'm embracing it. Embracing it in a good way. Okay, just join me. Anyway, so that's my sock yarn problem discussion. Okay, we've gotten it out in the open. If you have one, let me know. We'll get through this together. Let's knit stripy sock yarn. All right, what else am I knitting? I am knitting the Still Light tunic. Do you remember I was knitting this ages ago and my arm started hurting? Well, my arm's back to hurting again. It really hurts. I went to the doctor last week. It hurts. So I am taking, and I couldn't figure, I was on a VCAM this morning, and I cannot figure out what it's called in English. They're little tiny white homeopathic balls that you, like sugary ball things, and we don't know what they're called in English. And I'm taking those right now, and I'm hoping that it gets better. But over the summer was good. I was knitting all the time and not driving the car, and it was fine. Don't know. So it's back to being bad. I think I'm allergic to work. It's like the only thing I can figure here. It's the common denominator. It hurts. I'm at work. It doesn't when I'm not. Whatever. So, but I'm back to the Still Light tunic. And yesterday I cast off the bottom, and I'm just finishing. Here she is. Oh my gosh, you can totally see a difference in the camera. Oh my. Do you see that? In real life, it's not that bad. The difference isn't all that bad. But what happened is I bought from Yarn Over Berlin, my other junky dealer people with the gorgeous stuff. I bought 4 skeins of top drawer sock from Skein, and it's like butter. It's gorgeous stuff to knit with. It's so soft and yummy. And I casted this on, and I realized I wasn't going to have enough. So I went online, and I found someone in Ravelry who had the same yarn. And they don't have a number. There's no number. So I just had to hope for the best. And I ordered it, and she sent it out, and I said, you know what, at the bottom, because it's not going to be long enough, and for the pockets, I'm just going to use this extra ball. Even though it's not the same dye lot and everything, I'm just going to use it. And I thought, you know what, it's okay. It'll be fine. And it looks okay. When you wear it, it looks kind of cool, because at the bottom, it's a little bit lighter. Of course, now on camera, it's crazy. But so here she is. She's done. She's cast it off. Really does look different on camera. Whoa. But she's not that bad, and I love it. And hopefully I'll be able to wear it next week. And that one pocket is finished. Whee! Pocket is finished. It takes forever to do these pockets. But, and I love the construction. It's really cool. And then the other pocket I just started this morning. So I've got 6 inches on the pocket, and I'm done. And then this baby will be casted off. This is a dress. This is a lot of knitting. I can't believe it's taken me this long, but then again I can, because it's a dress. It's not just a sweater. So I'm thinking this is going to be one of my favorites. My favorite knitted objects, and I'm going to wear all the time. You can wear it with leggings and just be cozy, and you can eat tons. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is going to be good. I'm loving it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the difference. It's really not that bad in person. The lighting's not the best in here. Sorry. And I only have my phone camera. I can't. The other camera's broken. So this is what we get. Here's what it is. Sorry. Anyway, if you're watching, I don't know why, but that's okay. So that's that. And that's what I've been working on. And I've been knitting and hurting my arm. And I'm sure there's other things that are... My witchy socks. Oh, Grace! Oh, at my retreat. My friend and... Oh, I've got more socks. Alex! Winter Stitch on Ravelry. She and I cast it on together, and I bought 2 balls of Wollmeise tutu. If you know tutu, you know tutu, because tutu is just tutu. It is pink. And this is going to be Grace. And Grace is a... Who's it by? I didn't write down who it was by. It is a cardigan with that Loch Musta. This lace pattern in the back and in the front, and as soon as you separate for the sleeves, for the body, then it goes all stocking knit. And I'm going to make it short sleeves. The thing is, my friend Stephanie brought her yarn to get rid of, and she had Wollmeise at tutu, and she had one of 100%, and she had one with twin, 80-20. And so I bought both, and they're exactly, I mean, if you look at the color, they're exactly the same. It's just they're 2 different qualities. And what I was thinking of doing is, for this top part, I would use the 100%, and then I would start doing, you know, 1 row of one and 1 row of twin, 1 row of 100%. And so I'd alternate. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'll alternate it as soon as I separate for the sleeves. Now, Alex and I are both knitting this together. Now, she's not using tutu. She's using a very pretty pink that you kind of want to look at. This one's like, dude, there's like pink. But, you know, that's what I do. And hers is really pretty. I cast it on hers, and she cast it on mine, and I knit her first row, and she knit my first row. So it's going to be fun when we get to wear our sweaters together, because we kind of knit all the same stuff. She's got good taste. What do you want? She likes my colors. We have the same colors. It's really hard for us to shop together, because as soon as everyone brings out yarn, we kind of gravitate towards the same thing and fight and punch. And, I want it. No, I want it. So, but otherwise, we're good friends. So, we're both doing Grace. And I've lost a stitch. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on too. Very pretty cardigan. We'll see how that turns out. But it's coming along, and it's kind of fun. I have to look at the directions, which I'm not super keen on doing. But it's okay. Oh, and another half done thing. I don't know if I've shown this or not. These are also from Nicole. These are also striped socks that I bought. My problem. Yeah, can't help it. Black, pink, and purple. You see a theme, don't you? Pink, purple. I need to move out of my... I'm not doing the orange. Pink and purple. So, this is one sock done, and the second one is started. I love them. I very much love them. So, that's another project I've been working on. And I have written up what I do. I like top-down, DPN, heel flap socks. And I have written up my directions on how I do socks. I wrote, and I mainly did it so that I could find it when I need it again, when I go to make socks again. It's just a very vanilla pattern. And I do a 3-1 rib, which is my absolute favorite, because you can still see the yarn and everything, and it pulls it together. It looks like stocking knit, but it still stays up on your leg, and it feels good. So 3-1 rib is my favorite. And so I put that up on Ravelry, so it's a free download if you want it. And I've also, what I've done is I've put the pattern up on one page, and then I condensed it a little bit on a half of another page, so that you can put it in your bag if you want to, and on the other side you can make notes. So if you cast on a few less stitches or whatever, you can always write it and make your own vanilla pattern from it. So if you want that, go check it out. I uploaded it yesterday. So, and I've changed, of course the numbers are different for this one because it's the thicker sock yarn. These are going to be my house socks. So I'll put those numbers up and I'll make another pattern for that. And once I figure out my knee-high socks, they're just simple knee-high socks, I'll write that one up. Just the reason I did it is so that I have it and I can find it when I need it. Because I'm always like, oh no, where's my vanilla sock pattern? Ah. And that's what I like to make. I just like, socks should be easy. They shouldn't be. They could be. They probably will be at some point. But I'm in the mood for easiness. So that's what I've been working on. Another thing. Are you ready? This is the big thing I've been working on. And this is what has taken up all of my time. This is why I have not podcasted at all. Because I have been working on an Advent mystery stole. And what I did was, I think 2 months ago, I had the idea for it. And it took me 3 weeks to design it, write it down, knit it up. And I love it. I love it. And it's coming out on December 1st. It's on sale now for $3 on December 1st, next Sunday. So you have 1 week. On next Sunday, it will be for $6. 4 weeks. Each week you get a clue. It is an Advent stole, not shawl, it's a stole. Each week in Advent time during Christmas in Germany, you have an Advent wreath. And it's a wreath with 4 candles, and you light a candle each Sunday before Christmas. And it happens to be this year that the first Sunday is on December 1st. So when we light our first candle, we will knit our first clue. And it's quite a bit. It's a big stole at the end. It's a nice stole. It's a big size. It's a nice size. It's lace weight. 1,200 to 1,300 meters is what you need. That's about 1,300 to 1,400, I think, yards. So it's big. It's nice. And it's a lot to knit during the week. But you can, I did it in 3 weeks, but that's me. 2 of my testers did it also in 3. One did it in 4 weeks, one did it in 3 weeks, just to see. Because what I did with my testers was I gave them each the clue each week too. A clue, just like I would the normal one, just to see. And thank you, Nicole. She's the first one who tested it with me. She knit right along with me as I was knitting it. Brave woman. Because I was ripping, and she was like, woo, I'm glad I'm not there yet. So, And trust me, there was ripping going on. But I got it at the end. That's all good. And I've been working on, that's a lot of work, and I hope the written directions are good. This program spits them out in a strange way, and I've been trying to clean them up a little bit, but we'll see. And it's been tested about 4 times now, so it should be good. Can't wait. It will be good. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I have it right here. See? That's it. Okay, it's in a bag. It's purple. And it has beads. So if you want beads, you can add beads to it. The first and the last clue have beads, and then there's the possibility of putting beads all along it too if you want to. I've put it all in there. Or you don't need beads at all. It's up to you. It's kind of makes it neat because it is part of the... And there's a lot of symbolism. Every week I have reasons why I explain why I put what I put in it and why the design is what it is. It's not just, I just didn't go through a dictionary and say, I'm like this, I like this, I like this. I wanted something and I found it and I decided this is what it's going to be and this is why I did that. And I explained to you why and what it all means to me. Not necessarily what it is, but what it means to me. Yeah, so there's a lot of symbolism in it. And I think if you knit it over Christmas, it gives it good vibes. And then when you wear it, you just feel good. Call me cheesy. I like it. It's all cheesy. So that's my mystery stole. So go over there, and I've started a chatter thread in my Ravelry group, the Giving Flower. No, Giving Flower, not the podcast, but the Giving Flower Designs group. I have started a chatter thread, and as soon as it goes up next Sunday, I will start a spoiler thread. So people can start adding pictures. I can't wait. It's going to be cool. So first clue 1, 2 is they're all ready to go. Number 3, and it's in German. So if you want it, I have it in both English and German. I have Alex, thank you, and Sabina. I have 2 Sabinas, and Alex have been translating for me. And it's just been a lot of work, though. Tons and tons of work, but it's good. It'll be so worth it. So I can't wait to see what happens on that. But that is why I have been so busy. Not because I haven't wanted to be here. It's just that has taken up all of my time and brain space. You know there's very little up there, but yeah, I can do what I can do. Now, and I've been sewing as well. Sewing a ton and a ton. I brought bags, and I don't have any to show you because I think they're all gone. In 2 weeks, I'm going to a bazaar with Yarn Over Berlin people, and we're going to sell. And so I have to get sewing. So I'll be doing that too. I'm busy. There's never a dull moment. It's never boring. Now, let's get to the prizes. What I want you people to do, what I did is I looked in the thread, I've closed it. There were 22 comments. The first comment was me. So I put in my random generator 1 through 21. Sorry about that. Here we are again. Little cut. Sorry. I'm going to pick the prizes for my little contest that I had with Star J Knits. She is a sock designer, has a audio podcast. She and her friend do this audio podcast, and you should go over and listen. I listened to the last couple of episodes, and they're really quite fun. She had an episode with a guest speaker, and it was fun. Fun to listen to. And I had promised that if you left a comment on my Ravelry group, I would pick 5 random people to get one of my patterns and one of her patterns for free. So I thought that was kind of fun. Can't do much, but it's kind of fun. And I did this before the podcast. I used my random generator, which I have on my phone, and I'm using my phone right now to record this whole thing. So I can't do both at the same time. So I did it beforehand, and the numbers I got were 9, 3, 19, 8, and 10. And those people are, we have Faith, who is Karen from Spokane, Washington, USA. You have won a pattern from me and one from Star J Knits. And Sand Rum is Sandra from the UK. Handbag Crazy, Sandy. I think she has all my patterns anyway. I don't know. Sandy from the UK as well. You get another pattern from each of us. Please contact me, people. And I will give you guys at least a week to contact me. And if you don't, I will try to get a hold of you. Darst PA, Pat from Indiana. You were number 8. And a Texas Yarn is Allison from Texas. She was number 10. In, I think there were 21 comments. I was the first one, so I put, there were 22 comments. I was the first one. So I put in 2 through 21, and those are the random numbers I got. And those are the people that I pulled up. So if you've heard your name, please contact me, and I will get a pattern out to you, whatever you'd like. and we'll get you one from Star J Knits. That's about it. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys have a good 2 weeks, and I will see you in 2 weeks, or back to the program. Bye. That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I hope it's okay that I give my pattern. I just can't send stuff. I still have to send Judy Banducci. I've been using her owl bag, and I love it. And I have to send her a bag. And she's getting a bag. It's just, she will surprise and attack her when it comes. I have a couple things I need to send out, and I just haven't been able to do it. Work gets in the way of life. Trust me, it's not a good thing. Don't do it. Don't start it. Bad. Okay, so that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was worth the wait. It was. Because you got to see my bear, my monkey. He's asleep. He's like hiding. Don't get me! Ah! He's so cute. Okay, so anyway. Thanks for watching. We don't have a German word, do we? Affe. Monkey is Affe. I wish I had the kids with me because they do the German words. Affe is the German word of the day. Bear is Bea, so that doesn't work. But Affe is good. Affe. So if you have a monkey in the house, let me know. Because I've got a monkey in the house. Okay? Ein Affe in Haus. Okay. Thank you for watching. Tschüssi, as we'd say in Berlin. Tschüss. Goodbye. And I will see you hopefully in 2 weeks. I hope. Next week is Thanksgiving, and we celebrate on Saturday. So I'll be busy next weekend. But hopefully in 2 weeks I will see you again. Contact me if I've said your name, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.